Cassava Sciences is one of our best picks for investors who want to get exposure in a company potentially giving them more than 100 times return. Alzheimer's disease represents one of the largest unmet medical need globally, with 6 million individuals affected in the United States and 40 million worldwide. The number of affected individuals is expected to double by 2050 as the global population continues to age and more people live longer lives. Cassava Sciences' lead drug candidate, Simufilam, seeks to address this need. The drug, a small oral pill with no known safety issues, has produced the best clinical results. Recently, the company announced results of a small cognitive maintenance study. It was a randomized withdrawal study open to patients who completed 12 months of Simufilam treatment during the open-label study. The objective of the study was to show how the ADAS-Cog score of Alzheimer patients changed if they were withdrawn from dosage of Simufilam. For the purpose, patients were divided into two equal subgroups. First group kept taking Simufilam for another 6 months, while the other group was placed on placebo for 6 months. After 6 months, ADAS-Cog scores were measured for both subgroups. As far as the severity of disease was concerned, patients from both mild and moderate Alzheimer's disease were included in the study. A total of 157 patients participated in the study. According to results, Simufilam treatment for 6 months slowed cognitive decline by 38% compared to placebo in mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease. The placebo arm declined 1.5 points on ADAS-Cog, and this arm declined at all measured time points. The Simufilam arm declined 0.9 points on ADAS-Cog, a 38% difference in favor of drug at month 6. James Kupiec, Chief Medical Officer, said, "In this context, we believe results of our 6-month study are encouraging, despite vast differences in patient selection and the design and results of our randomized withdrawal study compared to large Phase 3 trials." As we pointed earlier, this study included patients from both mild and moderate Alzheimer's disease. Presently, there is no drug in the world which improves or significantly slows down disease progression in patients with moderate AD. If we exclude moderate AD patients, the effects of Simufilam on mild AD patients were more pronounced. Simufilam treatment for 6 months slowed cognitive decline more than 200% compared to placebo in mild Alzheimer's disease. CMS patients with mild Alzheimer's on placebo declined 0.6 points on ADAS-Cog over 6 months as a group. On the other hand, CMS patients with mild Alzheimer's on Simufilam improved 0.6 points over 6 months as a group, a 205% difference in favor of drug. Suzanne Hendricks, PhD, CEO of Pantera Corporation, added, "Results for Simufilam continue to be noteworthy. The lack of disease progression in cognition, as measured by the ADAS-Cog over 18 months of treatment in mild patients, is well outside the range in historic placebo decline rates from numerous other studies. The placebo group in the CMS has started to decline again but continues to maintain benefit over historical placebo groups. This again proves that even after withdrawal from Simufilam, placebo patients decline less than those patients who never took Simufilam. If we look at the whole data for 18 months, mild patients randomized to Simufilam in the CMS showed no material decline in ADAS-Cog scores over 18 months as a group, indicating stable cognition. Mild patients randomized to placebo in the CMS, and therefore withdrawn from Simufilam treatment for 6 months, declined by 0.8 points in ADAS-Cog as a group. This again proves that Simufilam was effective in mild patients for whole 18-month period. This data is 5 times better than other AD drugs for the same period like lecanemab, aducanumab, and donanemab. Most importantly, Simufilam 100 mg twice daily was safe and well tolerated in this study. There were no drug-related serious adverse events. Cassava Sciences is currently evaluating Simufilam tablets for Alzheimer's disease dementia in 2 Phase 3 clinical studies. These are large, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials. The Phase 3 program is recruiting a total of approximately 1,750 patients with mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease who also meet other study eligibility criteria. Both Phase 3 studies have received a special protocol assessment from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The Phase 3 studies are actively recruiting Alzheimer's patients in over 100 clinical sites in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, South Korea, and Australia. Patient enrollment is expected to be completed for both Phase 3 studies by year-end 2023. To sum it up, Simufilam is a safe drug and very effective against mild Alzheimer's disease. So far, all studies have proved this concept. It is expected that same will be the conclusion after completion of Phase 3 trials. It is expected that Phase 3 trials will complete somewhere in mid of 2025. Potential market for the drug, with more than 40 million global patients, is huge, and this number is expected to increase further as world population ages. Potential annual revenue for Cassava Sciences can go up as high as $100 billion depending upon the cost per patient. Presently, market cap of Cassava Sciences is just around $1 billion. In coming years, once the drug is commercialized, this market cap can increase significantly. Those investors who are willing to take risk can buy the stock around $20 to $21 per share. Conservative investors can sell put options for 6-month expiry for strike 20 or 15. We believe Cassava Sciences is one of those stocks which can give potentially 100 times return. Thanks for watching.